bist gut genug. Shoutout Julian David. Ich hab noch nicht gesagt, wie dankbar ich für dieses Leben bin. Aus all den Schmerzen und der Trauer wurde ich Schmetterling. Steh vor dem kleinen Fenster und es brennt das gleiche Licht. Ich hab mich kein Stück verändert, sag mir, bist du immer noch die gleiche Gang dabei? Immer noch 4, 2, 5, 5, 1. Immer noch blind vor Liebe sein. Immer noch hoffen, dass du wiederkommst. Schmetterlinge fangen, stehen mit Rücken an der Wand. Mein Bro sagt mir, fick die Welt und ich sag ihm, du bist gut genug. Du bist gut genug. Du bist gut genug. Du bist gut genug.
Hello everybody and welcome back to North and South American Taco Tournament 2026. We're continuing with Losers Quarterfinals. We have Team Woof, which is Chupalika and Wolf, versus Team Frolickers, which is Dice and Furry Feet. I am your caster, FruitLoopy542, and I'll be with you for the entirety of this match. We do have another match running concurrently on Osu Taiko Live as well, which is San Marquino's Vengeance versus Ramona. I'll do my best to keep viewers of this channel updated on that match as it progresses. But in the meantime, got some warm-ups to play here. And just as a heads up for this match, Team Wolf is down to just Chupalika. This will be a 1v2. Chupa is correct. Chupa needs to be in slot 1. Do hope Wolf gets to feeling better. It's never fun being sick. What is this song? I don't know, man. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I believe this is Frolickers warm-up. I can see, the fact I can kind of imagine that. Genuinely, like, I almost feel like take away the vocal, you could hear this as like a commercial background track. Just hear it in the background of some commercial for a new medicine. Oh, we're making it big. We got the viewbot chatters. We're making it big. Huge step up. Two P is crazy. Let's say 360 is probably fine if you're watching on mobile. Oh, Chupa's playing. Oh boy. Power flickers for Chupa, that's not fun. Chemical Plant Zone as the warm-up. This is Team Wolf's warm-up. And it's on DT, let's go. Chemical Plant Zone DT, love to see it. This actually looks like an interesting map to try to play on DT. Somewhat similar miscounts, better accuracy from Chupa there, and a better max combo. But in any case, warm-ups are now over, and we're going to be getting into rolls. And 41 for Team Frolickers, 81 for Team Woof. So Chupa will get the first. Will get to choose whether they want to protect and ban first, or pick first. Picking second will result in protecting and banning first. Chupa's opting to pick first, which means we're going to get started with the Protect from Team Frolickers. Everyone is being there. Yeah, for real. Headphone issues for one player, power flickers for Chupa, and then Furry's just cold. Alright, so no mod 3 being protected for Team Frolickers. And Hidden 1 being protected by Chupa. Okay. Now we're going on to bans. Kind of expecting a Hidden 2 ban here. No mod 4 actually. Chupa gets to ban a mat. And DT2 is now off the table. We don't get 4 minutes of speed this time around. At least not from the DT, but from DT. And we're starting with Hidden 2. So Kakuzetsu Thanatos, first map of the match. Hopefully these players are at least somewhat ready for the tempo changes in this map. The difficulty of which does get amplified on Hidden. Alrighty, and here we go. Getting started now. Very slight accuracy advantage at the very beginning here for Chupa. And that's immediately gone. Going very back and forth right now. Finisher difference. Oh, combo drop from Chupa. So Frolickers is going to be able to start building an advantage here as Dice does get to the 400 combo cap. And here we go to the first KI. both players with similar accuracy, with the difference being the combo from the two players. Chupa is now at the combo cap of 400 and finds yet another substantial drop just as that happens. Whereas Dice is still holding strong with a full combo. The 1613 really seeming to trip up Chupa quite a bit. Not every time, but that's been the main culprit of both of them big combo drops. And now the players can see the situation they're in. Dice with with nearly a 30,000 point advantage going into the last quarter of the map. Both players hitting the stream lead up into the next PI. Now it looks very convincing for Dice right now, but we're getting into the speed up here, and just like that, the combo is gone. More drops coming in from Dice, and now Chupalika has some momentum in his favor, but he finds big drops on the 1-6. Which basically puts the score differential back right where it was. Chupa finding more misses on the slowdown. And Dice is going to be running away with this at the end. Almost 40,000 points, the difference. And it will be a break point to start out the match in favor of Team Frolickers. Looked like we might have been able to see Chupa steal one there, but unfortunately trading all of the misses at the end right back. Same 100 count for both players. 66 100s. But higher max combo and a lower miss count from Dice being the big deciding factor. And they're going to go straight into their Protect of No Mod 3. So immediately going to the available speed map. Alright, and here we go. It's gonna be Chupa that finds drops first. And there's more drops coming in. Furryfeed, as you can see, is feeling very comfortable on this. Does find a miss after getting to the 400 combo cap, but still very much more ready for this map than Chupa is. Yeah, Chupa's not having a great time here. It's dense 270. Not the easiest thing in the world if you're not used to that speed. So this is kind of a slaughtering right now. We're only a third of the way through, and it really does feel over. So clearly a good protect from Frolickers. It is very unfortunate because this is absolutely more of a map that Wolf would be playing. And you see very clearly why this is the case. Now it's getting really dense, and Chupa's just having a really hard time keeping up and keeping the stamina ready to go. Furryfeet, having recovered very well from the miss earlier, has not looked back since. Chupa, on top of potentially just struggling with the speed, is still fighting with power flickering as well. So it could very well be a combination of both of those things. That said, it's probably a lot more on the side of this is just way too dense for them. And a very, very convincing win here for Furryfeet. 3 100s, 2 miss. A very strong showing. Fortunately, really nothing Chupa can do about that. And we're gonna get gate openers next. No mod 5. So the stream pick. This sped up a little bit. It's not the original. The original's around 109, I want to say 191-ish. I keep forgetting. This is sped up to 210. $198.68. Okay, thank you, Never. So just under 200 normally. Yeah, 198.68. Okay. Very early accuracy advantage for Dice. The OG is 188. That I actually did not know. That's interesting. So unfortunately misses from Chupa there. So already, despite this being a stream map, which means more notes and less score per note, Dice is already ahead by 22,000 points, a third of the way through. And under a lot of circumstances, that may not sound like a lot, but the more notes you have, the more the more difficult a score gap is to overcome. You do see misses there from Dice, so Chupa's going to be able to claw back. See, it's still going down fairly slowly. And probably stabilize right around 5,000. Well, with accuracy coming in, continuing to go down. Both players did get to the combo cap, hitting that stream fairly well. Still got a third of the map to go, and it is very close. Score difference about 3,700. Didn't want to say anything there. Both players got through that stream very well. But that score gap continuing to shrink. It was just a moment ago under 2,000. So it's actually trending in Chupa's favor. That said, we've still got this entire TI. Anything could still happen here. Very up in the air. That score gap now under 1,000. It's under 500 points now. It's so tense. I have no idea. I have no predictions here. Chupa all of a sudden has a 100-point lead, and unfortunately, there's the big note lock. There's the big note lock that Chupa was worried about, but Dice is note locking too. Chupa trading. Oh my gosh. Right at the end, the dramatics. And unfortunately, massive note locks from Chupa makes it go from about 3,000 points in either direction to a 40,000 point win for Dice. You hate to see it. That was really painful to see. Both players were doing so well. So most likely a little bit of a power flicker from Chupa combined with still some nerve misses from Dice. A phone going off the whole end stream. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. In any case, it is 3-0 for Team Frolickers. Team Frolickers pick after getting another breakpoint here. I could potentially anticipate something like a DT1 pick here. Maybe Hard Rock. Nomad 1 could potentially be on the table as well. We do see DT1. Now, if I'm Chupa here, what's in my head is next pick is Hidden 1. That's kind of what's in my head right now, though I don't know how confident Chupa is specifically on Hidden One. But I think, based on the fact that Frolickers seems to like banning Hidden One when given the chance, Hidden One could be a very strong pick, and with it being protected so early, it was always going to be on the table. But in any case, we're going with DT1 here. We shall see if Chupa decides to go with Hidden One after this. I think it would be a very smart choice. Early accuracy advantage for Chupa here. Gonna depend on how well these players can hold their combo. They've both gotten above combo cap now, so misses will be a huge detriment to score. And we do see a miss there from Dice. Although Chupa trades it not too long after. That said, with a 30,000 point advantage, that small of a combo gap's not really going to do much as far as moving the needle. However, that might. Now the momentum is very much in favor of Dice as we get to the last quarter of the map, and there, you see it switch over there. Now, Chupa's going to need to... Chupa would have needed to see a huge miss from Dice there. Now I just don't think there's enough time now. Chupa continuing to find misses. Just very quickly going from 15,000 points ahead to 50,000 points behind. There's unfortunately that ending kind of catching up with Chupa there. And it is now Chupa's pick. I'm fully expecting Hidden One. At this point, I would be shocked to see anything else. Because the way it's looking, you may not get another chance to pick a map. And if there's any opportunity to get a point, it would be Hidden One. But no, Chupa is going Free Mod 1 instead. You see, even the ref was just like, "You're picking Hidden One, right?" But no, we have Free Mod 1 this time. So Chupa does have to pick a mod on this. Whoever is playing for Frolickers does not. I think if Frolickers ends up winning this, they can pick a Hard Rock and they're probably pretty comfortable. Thought the logic was it. They had it preloaded. I don't even blame you for that. Like, seeing Free Mod 1 there is very much a shocking choice. But Chupa does go with 2 mod here, so a mod advantage. And we'll see how this ends up going. early accuracy advantage for Chupa, double S-ing the intro. And now the double S is gone, just like that. Climbing up to a 14,000 point advantage, climbing to 15,000 and beyond very quickly. Maybe the hidden one protects us to keep them from picking it. They were never going to pick it. They were never going to pick it. They've banned a hidden map every single time except for this match. Trying to pull a fractal from earlier with the mind game, I just feel like wouldn't work. Because it genuinely wouldn't make a difference. You see both players finding misses around the same spot there. Dice had already missed. Which is why the score differential is over 50,000. So Fremont 1 still proving to be an okay pick. Up to this point. With the mod advantage. We go into the last quarter of the map. Players getting back to 400 combo. Dice finding yet another miss right here at the end. And that should pretty much seal the deal in favor of Chupa, so we're not going to see a sweep. Let's see. Score differential going above 100,000. So 6-digit point differential this time around. And a strong and very convincing point from Chupa, almost getting to the 1 mod max score. A 3-miss hidden hard rock performance. Very strong. And not a bad score from Dice either. 10 misses on hard rock only, but just unfortunately not really enough to keep up. So Team Frolickers gets to pick now. As a quick update on the other concurrent match, Ramona versus San Marquino's Vengeance. It is currently 3-1 in favor of San Marquino's Vengeance, and Alamagno is ahead on Fremont 2. We get Nomad 1 next. Oh, they did not. There was a timing update to Nomad 1, yes. Nothing about the patterning was changed, it was just for timing. And here we go. Nomad one time. Early accuracy advantage for Chupa. Dice gonna be the first one to drop combo shortly after getting to combo cap as well. Well, Chupa's gonna trade it back. Although Dyson was not as ready for the slowdown there. Chupa gonna find a miss there. And more misses coming in. Map's gonna start speeding up here. We have about a 20,000 point score differential that is shrinking. That said, by the time the combos get to 400, I think it will still stabilize in Chupa's favor. Probably around like 10,000 at the lowest. Although not if Chupa continues to miss like that. Now Chupa's gonna need to see some substantial drops from Dice. Now about 9,000 going to 10,000 in favor of Dice. And both players see the situation they're in. Yeah, a decent amount of some of Chupa's misses can very much be contributed to the power flickering from the heat wave they're in. There are a lot of the misses throughout this entire match could be contributed to that. Getting into the last little bit of the match here. Dice holding on strong, up to a 16,000 point advantage now, and still climbing. The Dice does find a drop, but not a huge one. Able to get back into it pretty quickly. Is able to hold on just enough to keep the lead. So it is now match point for Frolickers. Has Biden played? Yes. Biden played Nomad 3. That was the second map played. So match point for Team Frolickers. It is Chupa's pick here. There's hidden one. We were expecting that last time. I can't get over it. No, I can't get over what you do. Just get over it. No, I can't get over what you do. Lost the mind, it's like frost, you got Real hidden one this time around. Yeah, neither of these teams really in a great position to play a hidden one. Team Woof, with or without Wolf, would not be picking hidden one willingly in a lot of cases. Because Chupa is going to be the one playing this. You put Wolf on a hidden map, he will just die.
I can't get over it. No, I can't get over what you do. Just get over it.
See Dice really struggling at the beginning of this. So he was forced to play hidden meme, you're so right. Get to the doubles here. Not really a whole lot to say here. You can tell neither player is exactly comfortable on this. However, one player is significantly less comfortable. And it is now 5-2. Still match point in favor of Team Frolickers. Has someone gotten hit and won 1 million in match yet? If anybody has, I would imagine, because I think it got played in the match that's running concurrently, and I feel like Alamagno probably would be capable of doing that. Speaking of that other match, that is also at match point at 5-1. Alamagno is ahead on Hidden 2.
I can't get over it. No, I can't get over what you do. Just get over
We do see Hard Rock 2 picked next. So the faster Hard Rock scroll map. Sustained 240 scroll. M Biscuit is probably capable of it as well. Absolutely. In fact, that's the next streamed match, is M Biscuit's match. As we get ready for Hard Rock 2 in this match. San Martino's Vengeance will be advancing, defeating Team Ramona 6-1. is not including this match or the other match. Yeah, that MP will be available in the results channel in just a couple minutes. Accuracy advantage for Furry Feet here. It is very close right now, though. You can see accuracies are now tied. Both players actually missing around the same time as well. With a slightly more dramatic miss and finding yet another one there. You can see for if you have a pretty big act drop there. Chupa finding another miss. So that score lead is going to continue to grow in Furry Feet's favor. See, Chupa actually does have better accuracy, but unfortunately has missed more frequently. So, and despite the other misses, 11,000 point difference is fairly close, all things considered. But that is going to be the end of the match. It will be Team Frolickers advancing. Unfortunately, Chupalika and Wolf are now eliminated from the tournament. And Team Frolickers will go on and advance to bracket to face For Fun or Ignis. Really good scores from both players on this map, actually. Very impressive. Above 98.8. Well, 98.8 and above, I should say. 1 miss for Furry Feet, 3 miss for Chupalika. A really close point to end off on. Would have been interesting to see how this would have went if Wolf was feeling okay. We can only wish the best for him. Gets over what ails him. Our next streamed match is Tiny Little Cat, which is M Biscuit, versus M Raja, which is Esco Cyan and Shiny Froakie. That match will be live in a little over an hour, so stay tuned for that. But for the time being, we will be taking a little bit of a break, and we'll see you then. I've been FruitLoopy542, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Take care.